AOE Media and .de are yearly sponsors. Thanks for your generosity, guys.
Okay, hello. We are reporting live from the Typo 3 Developer Days 2010 in the great place in Elmshorn. Beautiful nature. Today I'm here with Mathias, and he likes to show me
just what you can actually do with menus in TypoScript, basically, with no extensions, nothing really fancy.
Out of the box, possible.
Just basic stuff.
Okay.
To try at home and have fun with it.
Okay.
All right.
Perfect task for the World Cup.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Goes by fast. So what you see here is basically just a normal content column. I didn't have time to set up a layout. Can you see something with the fleshy stuff? And the main idea is that we have a content element of type text and another one below, and in the middle we have like 3 teasers. And there are a lot of extensions popping up on the TER, which are just, you know, like you can display 3 teasers, 4 teasers, 10 teasers, whatever. And I don't really think we need these things because it can all be done out of the box, and it's much more flexible the way that I wanted to show you. So in this case, we just have 3 teasers side by side. And if you take a look at the back end, there's these 3 content elements.
Okay.
And the middle one is of the type sitemap.
Okay.
And what I did, I just recycled the menu type menu of these pages.
Okay.
So you see it's just a normal menu in sitemap. And select 3 pages from our page tree over here. And then we just utilize TypoScript to rebuild it into this, including images and a short text and the more links and stuff.
And does it go like that out of the box, or do I have to do something?
You have to write a little TypoScript. It's not too much of code. I'm going to show this right here.
So I have to create a template record on that same page?
Okay. Not necessarily on the same page, because it's a content element. You can simply recycle it the way you want it to.
Okay.
Anyways, so what I did, that as you can see here on line 9, we simply erase the defaults that comes with Ernesto's CSS-style content.
Okay.
We simply clear all the old definitions and then start to set up a new, basically just a hierarchical menu. Okay. And we use the special type list, which you normally use to just add 3 UIDs of pages in it.
To a menu. Okay.
Exactly. And we use the special value field pages, which is nothing more than what you can see when you're on the wrong page. Give me a second. Which is this field. It's called starting point, but in the database it's called pages.
Okay.
And it's there on any sitemap record. And if we simply get back to the TypoScript, you'll see what we do. So these 3 lines, the H menu, the special list, and the special value line, simply fills the menu with the pages from that field that we put in. Then what we do, we're just setting up a normal TMENU, wrap it in a teaser box div with a clearing div. This depends on your layout, of course. And then what we do, we use 1.no for the normal menu state and declare do not show link. This will result in having no link at all. So if you try to debug this after line 16, you will simply get nothing, which is totally fine. And in the next step, we use the before C object, which was used by Casper to display small icons in times before we had CSS to style things like these. And we use a content object array, and from that point on we're very flexible about what we do. So first off, we wrap the whole thing in a single div class, or in a div with a special CSS class. And as you can see on line 20, we open up a text object and get the title field from the pages table. Because as long as you're in a menu, you're always in the context of pages. Okay. We wrap that in an H1 tag. The next one might be interesting because at that point we're getting the image. So
from the media field of that page.
This is defined in lines 24 through 26. So we simply say import from the field media, the path is uploads media, and list num0 basically says
starts from 0.
Take the first picture, correct. Then we simply size it to 150 pixels and crop it.
Yeah.
We also
that's the C at the end?
Yeah, right.
Ah, new to me. Cool. Yeah, learn something.
Lesson learned. Great. So the basic idea is that you can crop the images and have them display at the same point, whether it's portrait or landscape. It's no problem. Then we take the abstract field from the metadata tab on the pages record, and finally we simply set up the read more link and typo link it with the parameter from the field UID, which will then link to the respective pages.
Cool.
And then of course we just wrap it so that we can style it and align it in place.
Yeah.
And
exactly that is what we need for the relaunch of typo3.org today. So help me totally to see that.
It's
truly, really.
I can help if you want. I got time anyways. So if you take a look at the page properties, you have the general tab with the page title. You can of course also use the subtitle field, or basically any field that you like. The metadata fields will hold the
abstract,
the short abstract text right here. And under resources.
And could I crop that even? Just with the usual cropping function? That I say, okay, my abstract is, I don't know, editor created 5,000 words in there. And
it's too long, so you want something like... great, doesn't work on Safari. Give me a second.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about the syntax. It might work, it might not. But okay, it works. So
cool.
yes, you can. Another good thing about this is, imagine that you have certain departments working on parts of the website. So and you have the teaser box on the homepage of the website. You don't have to grant the editors access to change these texts or images because they are linked with the pages within their sections within the website. So it's much more flexible than allowing every editor to get to the start page. Yeah. And from there on, basically work on any point of the website.
Fully agree.
So that's basically it. Like I told you, it's like World Cup time.
Very, very cool. Helps a lot. And you will see that on typo3.org used to generate the structure of the submenus. And will it be possible to download this script somewhere from your company website, for example? Or I don't know.
I think I could just make a blog post on
that would be cool.
typo3.org.
Yeah.
I think it's more fitting there.
And we just put the URL over here, about there.
Somewhere.
And people could download it so they don't have to write it themselves. Cool.
Laziness helps.
Thank you very much. Have fun.
Bye.
Bye.